In the cheerful town of Heartsville, Valentine's Day was the most anticipated celebration of the year. The streets were adorned with heart-shaped decorations, pink and red ribbons fluttered in the breeze, and the air buzzed with excitement. Everyone busied themselves with preparations. Shops overflowed with chocolates and flowers. Children exchanged colorful cards, and the townspeople eagerly planned their festivities. Among them was a kind-hearted child named Valentine. Unlike most who looked forward to receiving gifts, Valentine loved spreading joy. Each year they found a special way to remind Heartsville what the day truly meant, not just exchanging presents, but sharing love and kindness.
Yes, it's that time of the year again. Love is everywhere,
she said as she walked to her friend's house. This year, Valentine had an idea. With the help of their best friend, Lily, they decided to create handmade cards and bake delicious cookies for the people in town. All day, they worked diligently, cutting out paper hearts, decorating them with glitter, and writing heartfelt messages. As the scent of warm cookies filled the kitchen, they packed their treats in small boxes tied with bright red ribbons. When the sun rose on Valentine's Day, they set out into town, baskets full of gifts in hand. But as they walked through the streets, an unsettling feeling crept into Valentine's heart. Despite the festive decorations, something was missing. The people of Heartsville seemed rushed, too caught up in their own plans to notice one another. Shopkeepers hurriedly counted their sales. Children argued over who had received the most gifts, and an old shoemaker named Mr. Grumble sat alone on a bench, forgotten amidst the commotion. Valentine turned to Lily with concern.
Have they forgotten what today is truly about?
Maybe we can remind them,
Lily said as they began their mission. The first person they met was a little girl who had dropped her candy on the ground. As others stepped past without a glance, Valentine bent down, picked up the candy, and handed her a heart-shaped card. The girl's eyes lit up, and she beamed with joy. They continued through the town, stopping to help a woman struggling with heavy shopping bags. When they handed her a cookie, her tired face softened into a smile. Even the town's grumpiest cat, Mr. Whiskers, who never showed affection, purred contentedly after receiving his own special treat. Slowly, Heartsville began to change. One act of kindness inspired another. The shopkeeper, who had been too busy counting coins, took a moment to help an elderly man find his way. The children who had quarreled over gifts started sharing their chocolates, and Mr. Grumble, who had spent years believing he had no place in the town's joy, picked up his old violin and played a tune so warm and beautiful that people gathered to listen, swaying to the melody. By nightfall, Heartsville glowed, not just with lights and decorations, but with love and kindness. As the townspeople came together in the square, laughter and happiness filled the air. Heart-shaped fireworks lit up the sky, reflecting the warmth that had been reignited in their hearts. Later that evening, back in their cozy home, Valentine sat by the window, gazing at the stars. With a contented sigh, she opened her journal and wrote a simple truth she had learned that day.
The magic of Valentine's Day is not in the gifts we receive, but in the love we share.
As she closed the journal, a heart-shaped shooting star streaked across the night sky, as if the universe itself smiled upon them. And in the little town of Heartsville, the spirit of love lived on, not just for a day, but always.